How to turn followers into clients. You have folks liking and commenting on your posts, but you're not sure how to turn them into paying clients. It's tough turning followers into clients. Believe me, I've been there, right? You put a lot of time and effort into creating posts to see no return in investment. So you've created those posts, you created those nice Canva graphics, you put them up and nothing, like crickets, right? Crick, 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 right? Nothing. So look, when I first started out, look, check this out. I posted this online, live chat with me, same thing that I'm doing right now. Nobody showed up to my show. Nobody. It was just me, myself, and I. Then, y'all, I figured out that there was a strategy to the math method. There were tricks that you should be doing. So now I can post and go live. I can have people viewing my content. I have people leaving comments, liking, and it turned out I can turn them into paying clients. I was able to get 2 paying clients from this 20-minute video that I did a few days ago. All right. And you can do the same thing. So, look, here's what I'm going to share with you today. You're going to learn how to turn followers into paying clients that have been tested and proven with methods that I've already done. Right. And you want to stay to the end because I've got a bonus strategy that you are just going to absolutely love. All right. So stay tuned. Hello, CEO coaches. If this is your first time seeing my face in your feed, hello, how you doing? What's up? I am 𝐒𝐡𝐨 Michelle, and I am a marketing coach for coaches, and I help coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. And like I said earlier today, we're going to be talking about how to turn your followers into paying clients, right? I said this little rhyme a couple of days ago saying like, huh, we're going to be taking lookers into bookers, right? I'm gonna try to not to be dropping a lot of rhymes today, but y'all know how I do it, right? Hello, Deborah. How you doing? Hello, Arnetta. Awesome. Thank you for joining me today. Hello, Stephanie. Nice to see each and every one of y'all today. So look, let me get into it. Like I said, we've got bonus content coming up. Um, and so I want y'all to get ready. I want y'all to get ready, 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 ready. I want you to grab your pen, get your paper, and you're gonna want to take notes because I'm gonna be dropping down like 3 strategies, tips that I want y'all to start thinking about so that you can start turning those followers into lookers, or if you want to drop the rapper in me, try and turn those lookers into bookers. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try not to be laughing at myself today. Hello, Simply Deliverance. Okay, so let's get into it today. Here's the first one. Look, I ain't playing with y'all today. The first strategy that you want to start to do and implement is to engage with your clients. Engage with your followers. Now, y'all know Facebook is social. That's what it is. It's a social platform. And so you want to engage with people on your platform. This strategy alone has been one of the biggest game changers for me. And I talk about it a lot about engaging with people. So here's the thing. Choose the platform that you like being on. Is that Facebook? Is that TikTok? Is that Instagram? Is it Pinterest? Whatever. Choose one of those platforms that you can say, okay, I can show up and actually engage with the people who are following me, who are liking my comments, who are leaving comments. I can go on their page and I can leave a like, I can leave a comment. I know y'all can do that. That's what I want you to do because this is going to help with your engagement. This is going to let Facebook know, Instagram, TikTok know that you're not just a business that is showing up and disappearing, that you're not just using the platform for your benefit and not using it for the way the platform has establish the platform to be, which is social. So another thing that you can do is comment on their stories and photos. Y'all know the stories that pop up. I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram. Comment on those, like them. If they have posts, engage with those posts on those pages, okay? Like their photos. That's probably the simplest thing to do. And if you want to stand out a little bit more, don't just choose the thumbs up, do the hearts, do the care one. I can't even remember what the other ones are, right? But be more proactive. Just don't hit the like, because like is really easy. Choose one of those other emojis, right? Reply to comments. If someone comments on your feed or on your post, comment back. Like, what? How could you not reply back to other people's comments? Like, how rude. Like, that's just so rude, right? Hello, Felicia. You're awesome. Thank you for taking notes. And so, like I said, also comment on or engage on the other people's stories when they're leaving like questions, if they're asking you to vote on a poll, engage. That only takes a couple of minutes to seconds actually to do. And then the last but not least is to go live. Ask questions on going live, do a Q&A, say, hey, if y'all got questions, you can ask me. Maybe people are asking you questions in a DM. Maybe you spend a little time answering those questions live. Going live is still the juju juice. Okay. It's the juice that Facebook is going to love. It's the juice that Instagram is going to love. TikTok even allows you to go live, as well as Pinterest, as well as LinkedIn. If all these platforms are adding these live streaming to their platform, y'all, they're not just putting that feature up there just to be putting it up there. It don't work like that. All right. All right. So my Facebook user says, I see people that comment to everyone. And I say things anyway. What's that one? I don't know what that last one was. Yes, I believe that, coach. Yes, this comment. And here's either this is an advanced technique that my coach taught me. Okay. So when you are leaving comments, right? A lot of times, and this, I do this too, because sometimes it's just easy. When I am online, I comment back to everyone. But here's a advanced technique. Comment on a few people's posts and then come back later on the next day or later on that day and comment on the same, come back and comment on the rest of the post or reply back to the other posts. Okay. And what happens is it puts the post back up into the feed. So if you comment or reply back to all the comments at the same time, then it's going to show up back in the feed, but it's only going to show up one time. So you want to see if you can have that one post show up in the feed multiple times. So if you leave a comment or reply, I keep saying comment, but y'all know what I'm saying. If you reply to other people's comment, you reply back. And then if you have other people who've left some comments, you reply back to those comments later. Okay, that I got it. Hello, Miss Eileen. Hello, Arnetta. Arnetta, yes, Arnetta loves going live, and that's the key to the juju juice, right? That's the key to it. Okay, so what else do I have for y'all? So engaging. That is one strategy. If you don't do anything else, if you say, hey, Lisa, this is all the time I have, right? And you're building a brand for the first time. This is your first time introducing your coaching service. Maybe you've been doing something before, and now you need people to know what you're doing now. Engage with people. If that's all you do, that's going to be the game changer of turning these followers into paying clients. Okay. The second thing is consistency. Now, I hear y'all moaning, oh my gosh, she's going to bring this up again. Consistency, right? But if you want to be seen and you want to be heard, consistency is the key. Just think about it. If you're doing business with somebody and they only show up every once in a while, you're going to be like, I don't think I can trust you. Like you can't even show up. Like literally, guys, it doesn't take much just to post on social media. I'm not even saying go live once a week, right? I'm not even saying that. I'm just like, if you can just post and show up and add value to someone else's life, that doesn't take much to do. And if you can do that every day, consistently, that is a game changer for you and your business, and as well for your followers. They will begin to build and know and like and trust you because of just you being consistent. Now, I ain't asking you to try to go to the gym every day. I can't ask you to do that because I can't do that. But this is the key to turning those followers into paying clients, because you've decided that you are going to be consistent with one thing. I'm not asking you to be consistent with a lot of things. Just choose one thing. So let me give you some tips on this. Okay. Let me give you a little bigger screen. So consistency. You build trust with your followers when you talk with them and not just sell to them. I've seen a couple of people posting out here on the Facebook world, right here in these Facebook streets, and all they are doing is selling, selling, selling. They sell so much that I don't even see the post. I don't want that to happen to you. So I want you to help you be more consistent with showing up on social media. I want you to work within your genius zone. What is your genius zone? Going live is my genius zone. Like I can open up my phone and go live, right? I've got strategies, I got things that I can talk about all day, but that's the educator in me. That's just what I do. So put me in front of a camera, it's natural. I was doing this in front of the classroom, but I want you to work in your zone of genius. Is that writing posts? Is that writing clever post on Facebook? Some of y'all could write some really good stories on Facebook. If that's your zone of genius, stick with that. Also, I want you to set realistic goals. Some of y'all tell me right out the bat that I'm gonna go live every day, but you ain't gone live one time in 3 months. That is not realistic. What might be realistic to you is to go live once a week. Choose a day to be consistent. So set realistic goals to where you are right now. Again, that's an example. If I say, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym every day and I'm gonna run on the treadmill for 30 minutes and I'm gonna work out with weights and I'm gonna stay for a class at the end. That's not realistic because this girl can't even go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes every day. So that would not be a realistic goal. A realistic goal for me, if the gym was my goal, was to try to go to the gym at least twice a week, walk on the treadmill for 15 minutes and leave. And then build up from there, right? So I don't want you to set yourself up for failure when you can set yourself up for success right out the gate. And trying to follow other people's consistency plan is where sometimes the failure comes in because you're not them. You don't have the same lifestyle as them. And some of us don't even have the energy like other people. So you work with what you have, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So Felicia says, yes, I just told a colleague about force feeding her business link. She never gets engagement because she's only always trying to sell something every day. Yes. Who wants to always see yourself? We want to see it occasionally, but we want you to provide us with value as well, right? Felicia says, "Oh, that's me. I do better with consistency." Your stories are awesome, Felicia. Absolutely awesome. The other way to help you become even more consistent is to use done for you content. My coaching business simplified members, y'all know the power of done for you content. When you are in a program that provides you with all the content that you need to show up consistently, so you don't have to say, I don't have anything to talk about, I don't have anything to post, you got it. Inside of the Coaching Business Simplified, you get done for you content bundles that help you show up consistent. So use done for you content to make that happen so that you can show up consistently every single day. So do me a favor, guys, put consistency in the comment. If you believe and agree with what I'm saying, put the word consistent in the comments. And the last thing that I want to talk about is you got to think about this is the long game. Play the long game. I've been doing this for, 6 years, 4 years full time, 2 years part time. Thank you, y'all. The thing is, it's a long game. And if you can get into this game now and knowing that you're going to be here for the long run, then you are switching the mindset because so many people want to jump on here and this is the first time they're starting to promote their business and they expect for them to get this massive result in 2 days. But you ain't been showing up. But nobody knows that you even have a business. Y'all, you see what I'm saying? So think about this as a long game. I like to tell my clients and my club members that let's play this game for a year. Give me a year, give me 12 months, because y'all know the older we get, these 12 months go by fast, right? They go by simple fast. But if you can give me 12 months, 1 year, 365 days of working on your business and you showing up consistently, once a week in video form. I know I'm pushing you a little bit for one whole year. Let's see. Let's come back and reevaluate. Let's reevaluate. Did you put all your all in that 365 days? What happened from month 1 to month 6? From the 6th month to the 9th month? What happened from the 9th month to the 12th month? You're going to see results if you can consistently put your faith in your business and what you have to offer for 1 year. Because I know we gave faith to school, undergrad. We spent 4 years. I spent 5 years in undergrad thinking and assuming that we were going to get this high paying job when we left. That's 5 years. But then we put our faith in that. I did. Some of y'all probably did 4 years. Some of y'all probably didn't even, if you didn't go to school, that's fine, right? But you know that you put your faith into something more than 1 year. And you know that in 1 year, you can see massive results. In 2 days, you're not going to see too much results. And in the 30 days, you might see some if you go hard in the paint. But if you set realistic goals for yourself, if you use the content that has already been provided for you, this will give you the leg up. This will get you to your results faster. And when you already play in your zone of genius and you think this is this is the long game. This ain't this quick money scheme that some people be promoting out there. It's a long game. So if you can give me 12 months to help you turn those followers into paying clients, then you in a win-win situation, right? Can we do that? Can we put the long game in the comments? Long game. Wasn't it a movie out there called The Long Game? The Long Game. All right. So let's go on to the next strategy. It's conversations. Ooh, conversations. We've been engaging. We have a consistency plan. Now we are getting into the conversations. This is where you respond to the direct messages. If you're engaging, if you're consistent, right, people are going to be hitting you up in the DMs. They're going to be sending you messages. They're going to be either trying to sell you something or try to pick your brain, whatever it is. But those conversations are powerful because that means you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And some of you are getting conversations or the DMs already, and you just started showing up online in the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That lets you know you are on the right track. Whatever your offer is, you are going in the right direction. Yes, the long game. The long game. Yes, love it. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the conversations that we want to be having in the DMs, okay? And, let me go back real quick. Y'all remember I said in the beginning, I want y'all to stay to the end because I've got a bonus strategy for you about this DM strategy. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me get back to it. Okay. So look, here are the conversations. Conversations are going to happen in the DM. If you engage with people, if you are consistently showing up, people are going to be DMing you, right? So I want you to respond to those DMs. Don't just leave them hanging. Even the DMs where people are selling stuff. Y'all know those Instagram DMs that people be saying, hey, I can get you followers, blah, blah, blah. I still respond to those, but I respond to them in a very nice way and say, thank you for the offer, but I'm not interested. Okay. And the reason why I even respond to the spammers is because IG is looking at that. IG is saying, okay, is this girl responding back? Is she paying attention? Is she even on this platform knowing that she has these notifications showing up? So I respond to every single direct message, even the little spammers, and then I block them. I block them, but I try to respond to everybody, right? I'm really good at that. It may take me a little bit, but I will get to them and respond to them, okay? You also want to send direct messages. So maybe you're not getting DMs. If you're not getting people sending you messages in your direct message or personal message, whatever you call them, then start sending direct messages to them. And a way you can do this is that you can start sending resources. If someone is following you and you are following them and you know that I'm gonna give you an example. someone posted in their stories about swimming caps, right? That she went swimming and this cap doesn't keep water out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It doesn't protect her hair from being wet. And so I responded to her in the DM with the swim caps that I use that have kept 98% of the water from getting my hair wet, right? I use two types of swim caps, but she would not have known that. And I sent her the links to these swim caps in from Amazon. That is sharing links. Now, guess what? When she goes buy them, who is she going to remember? Maybe she's not my ideal target market, but she now knows who I am. And if anyone needs a coach who needs more help with marketing, then guess who she's going to remember? So I do send out resources, and y'all also know that I will. If y'all ask me about a book recommendation, I'm going to give y'all tons of those, right? I also respond to people's birthdays. Now, if your religion does not allow you to respond to birthdays, then find other ways to celebrate people. Even if, like, oh girl, I love that post, right? Or, oh girl, I love how you wear your sneakers with your outfits. I responded to someone with that comment because she wears sneakers with all her outfits, and I absolutely loved it. I respond. I do this because I know Facebook loves this. This is me showing up on the platform, using it socially like it's supposed to. Even though I know that these people might not be my ideal clients, I still engage with them because I need Facebook to give me some juju juice. Okay. And when they give me juju juice, then my content is going to show up in front of more people, which then going to turn those followers into paying clients. All right. I also ask questions, right? Thank you for the insightful comment. Thank you. I also ask questions. Okay. Sometimes I see people doing things and I want to know how you doing that. How'd you do that? What app are you using? Like, some people might share and some people don't, but I'm not trying to like steal your clients or anything. I'm genuinely curious about where did you get something or how you're doing something. Okay. And if they send me a link to buy something, then I'm going to buy it if I want to know how to do it. Right. But I do ask questions. I ask questions of, how did you do this? Where did you go? Where, I love to, travel there myself. Like, I ask general questions because I want Facebook to give me some of that juju juice. Okay. That's just, I know I'm being a little selfish, but that's just how it works. Okay. So think about this. Are you responding back to people who DM you? Are you even responding back to those spammers to say, oh, no, thank you. Thank you for the offer, block? Okay. Are you doing that? If not, let's go ahead and start thinking about that. Let's start thinking about, are we asking people questions? Are we responding to people's stories? Like, are we liking it? Are we saying, oh girl, I love that, or great, sharing that quote, or are we congratulating people when they have successes? Are we saying happy birthday to them? Everyone wants people they want to be acknowledged. That is a simple thing that we can do to help us turn these people who are looking at what we're doing into clients. Y'all know a lot of people are looking, but are not doing nothing. They're not liking, they're looking, they're paying attention. And even if they're paying attention, you want them to click something that leads them to joining your webinar or to buy something. Okay. But you got to be social. You got to be social with them. All right. So I'm about to move into the bonus. And before I move into the bonus, I need to know that y'all are hearing me out there in the social world, on the live world. And if you're ready for this bonus, I need for y'all to say bonus in the comment. I need for y'all to put that in the comment, bonus, 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 bonus. If you're ready for this bonus strategy, because this bonus strategy that I'm going to share with you is how it will save you so much time. This is the DM coaching strategy that I use, that I don't even have to do discovery calls anymore. It saves me so much time because you know what? I put the work in the front end that I literally can turn a client, a follower, a DM person into a client straight from the DMs. All right. So I got some bonuses in there. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. Now look, y'all better get y'all's phone out ready and take some screenshots of this. Okay. Because I'm about to break this down to you to the simplest form. All right, so let me stop running off at the mouth. Y'all know I can go on. All right, look. So this DM coaching strategy, this bonus that I'm sharing with you, will turn your follower sends you a DM asking for help. How many of you have had that? People have sent you a DM. Maybe it's a little bit more detailed than what I'm showing here, but they send you a DM and say, look, I need help. Can you help me with my marriage? Can you help me with my marketing? Can you help me get more clients? Like you've gotten it. Can you help me increase my faith with God? Whatever that might be, we've gotten that. And you can reply to these DMs in either a written form or a voice form. I know Stephanie loves to send me voice messages. Like, I absolutely love that. But sometimes I feel like sometimes I just need to write. So I tend to write. I respond back in written form. But if you're more of a person who can do audio recordings, do that. Do that. I think Instagram allows you to do Facebook replies as well. I mean, do video replies. I think so. I can't remember. But this technique that I'm going to show you, I'm doing it in a written form. But note that you can do this in audio form if you want to. Okay. All right. So I'm going to reply to this person who responded and says, I need your help with marketing my business. Okay. So this will be my reply. I will reply back to them with some type of gratitude. Say, thank you for reaching out to me. I always start with some gratitude. I do not go right in for the sale, like, hey, here's the link. I just feel like that's so impersonal. Y'all know I'm like, I'm your girl. I'm your around the way girl. And I am going to always thank that person for reaching out because they didn't have to. And by them reaching out to me, lets them know that they're seeing my content. So I'm always going to reply with gratitude and ask follow-up question. I am not going to just send them to the link. And that follow-up question is going to be something like, hey, let me know what you're struggling with. What are you struggling with? So I'm going to make my screen a little bigger so I can see the comments, right? I mean, so that I can see my screen. So I'm going to ask them, tell me, what are you struggling with your marketing? Because I can make assumption, like I can just make an assumption that she has a coaching program and she's struggling with getting clients to enroll in it. I might be making an assumption that maybe she has one-on-one clients. Instead of that, I want her to tell me in her words, what is she struggling with, right? And this will replace sending the link for a strategy session. Like, send a link and you get on the phone and you talk to them on the Zoom. This would take the place of that. Okay. So the next thing she's going to do is she's going to respond to my question. Now, if she doesn't respond, then I don't waste my time. But typically they tend to respond in about like in a day. Sometimes they respond right back. So this is a chance to ask for further clarification. So this is where she says, I can't get clients. I've tried for months. This lets me know that she's tried. So I could ask a clarification like, what have you been doing? I didn't show all that because this conversation could go on and on. But I could ask that and say, hey, what have you been doing to try to get clients? And she could say, I've just been posting my flyer and no one's taking action. Like, I get that. I get that. So here's what my response is going to be. I'm going to empathize. I'm going to empathize with her and her problem. I'm going to say, I totally understand. I too have had the exact same problem. Y'all see that? I didn't position myself that I was better than her. I empathize with her to say, girl, I've been there. I've been exactly where you have been. I've tried to post. I have tried to do this and I haven't gotten clients. And then I asked her, would she like to schedule a call with me, a coaching session? I say coaching session. Okay. And then I wait for her response. And then she says, yes, can I get on your calendar? Ooh, she didn't say my love language. Can I get on your calendar? Okay. And so I wait for the response. She says, yes, I want to get on your calendar. And I send her the link. Again, I say, great. I give her a form of affirmation. Great. Use this link to fill out my application, my coaching form. Once I receive it, I will look it over to see if I can help you. And then I give her the link. Now, look, guys, the application form is really key to really, I want to say, what is it? Weed out who is not, who I can't help. Let's say it that way. Because I can't help everybody. So when I get the application of them telling me what they're struggling with, which tends to be similar to what we've discussed in the strategy session, and on my application form, I tell them that there is a fee for my service. Now, for some of you who might be starting out, you might not have a fee and you might be going through the discovery strategy for yourself to find out what your clients actually need from you. So you might not actually have a fee. I put that, hey, there's a fee for my coaching session so that she knows when I send her the second link that she has to pay, or when she goes to my calendar that she will pay. Y'all get the idea? So you can send them a link to schedule on your appointment, or you can send the link for them to fill out the application. Once that they do that, then that's when you take them to the calendar. This is where you take them to PayPal, they pay whatever. But as you can see, I did not have to get on the phone to do a strategy session with them. I let all of that conversation happen in the DMs. Took me nothing. Sometimes I'm eating with my husband when I'm replying. Sometimes I'm just sitting watching TV while I'm replying, right? I can do this at different times of the day. Sometimes maybe I can do this while I'm eating breakfast, right? So that I can still turn a follower into a client by just using this simple DM strategy. If this makes sense to you, put simple in the comments. If this DM coaching strategy makes sense to you, put simple in the comments. That's all. That's all I need. Because if I need to go in more detail, then I will go into more detail. Simple, simple. Yes. This is how you can save so much time and turn those people who are following you into clients. Yes, Miss Eileen says this is so simple, very simple. Yes, using this. So y'all remember I said take them screenshots. Take them screenshots. And then her final response will be done. I did it. This strategy says so much to me about this potential client. This lets me know she follows direction. This lets me know that she is very interested in what I have to offer. And then lets me know, because she filled out the application, that she knows that there's a fee for my service. Right? So this eliminates the pick my brain for free kind of thing. This eliminates me trying to get on the phone with people who sometimes don't show up for a strategy session. You know, you put them in the calendar and they don't show. This also eliminates me sending all the things that I normally send, right? I can send a DM quick, fast, right? This also allows me to see how quickly she responds back. Okay. And then it also allows me to see what's going on her profile. So this strategy works and lets you see so much about your potential client. So that's how you turn a client, a follower, a looker into a booker. This is how you turn a follower into a paying client. When you can strategically show up for people, when you can, so let's review real quick. This is what I'm talking about. When you can engage with people, start the conversation with people, be consistent with people, start the conversation, and use the DM coaching strategy. So take a screenshot of this if you missed it and you're just catching it in the replay. Engage, be consistent, start conversations, and use the DM coaching strategy. This will help you turn those followers into paying clients, right? It's a really simple thing that sometimes we just have to sometimes wrap our brain around. All right, guys? All right. So look, next month, we're going into a new month. This is September. We are going to be talking about how to be confident, consistent, and crushing it. Okay. Sometimes we get the mind get in the way. of our success. We're going to walk through that process. Sometimes our perfectionism gets in the way of us sharing our offer. Sometimes our consistency, how do we become more consistent? I get it, because sometimes I'm not feeling it. But sometimes I got to post even when I'm not feeling it. Sometimes I get all in my way because I want it to be absolutely perfect. And I know perfect does not exist. Progress, processes exist. When you move forward with things, you get the results when you put in the work or you put in the action. Action without works is dead. Did I say that right? And let's put it all together and say crushing it. So, if you guys are excited about September's theme on confident, consistent, and crushing it, put crushing it in the comments for me. Put crushing it in the comments so that I know for September you guys are ready for this. Right? So, guys, thank you so much for showing up for me. Thank you for providing the feedback, leaving comments for me. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time watching me, catching one of my shows, then look, I'm 𝐒𝐡𝐨𝩩. I'm a marketing coach for coaches. I have coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. And I do the Coaches Corner offers every single Thursday at 12 o'clock Eastern. So, same time here on Facebook, same place here on YouTube. And I think I'm going to show up on LinkedIn as well. We're going to see about this starting next month. All right. So, yes, crushing it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. Y'all have an awesome and blessed day. And I'll see you next Thursday. Peace out. Thank you for sharing that, Eileen, Miss Eileen.